Nice to see 2 quick goals again tonight.
Yeah, it was. Now, both those goals they were products of the power play getting a lot of zone time, and just on both those goals, they were right, seconds after the power play, and you see that a lot if you can, you get one shift and you get 2 shifts, and the penalty killers get a little tired, and you just stay on them, with hopefully your third group of people, and both times really was getting some fresh bodies out there right at the end of a power play, and we were able to execute around the net and put in the back of the net. So that was real key. But it all started by we were forechecking, we were working, and we drew the penalties. That's where you get into those opportunities.
The sequence though, where you go 2 men down, Ward gets the turnover and scores. Obviously, big moment.
That was a big turning point. I mean, anytime you kill off a 5-on-3, it gives us a little bit momentum. From that standpoint, gets they're probably looking at it at 5-on-3. There's our opportunity to get right back in it, and we didn't do it, and then we come on the score. So momentum-wise, that was real huge, and we had at that point we just had to get through that period in really good shape, and we probably would have been a lot easier game. But we made a real soft play on the wall. Our winger was non-committed at getting sandpapering it against the wall or getting into a battle, and then it was really light. They turned it over, got it to the point, shot, it went off the winger right into the net. So gave them momentum right away. And then next shift, Toots gets in a pretty good fight with the Wilson kid, and they've got the crowd right back in it. So I would say, as I said, I didn't think that was one of our best games, but I don't like to take a lot away from the other team. They work real hard, and they've got a lot of people out, and they've got a young group that's really battling really hard, and they made it tough on us, and we we had some guys that weren't as committed as I'd like to see in those hard areas. So just need everybody, if we're going to have success, we need everybody engaged there.
How do you think Toots fight you mentioned the crowd, but what about your team?
Well, guys, I think they recognize that, here's a guy that's going to battle, and both those kids were going up pretty hard, Toots and Wilson, so I would not want to be in the middle of that or be receiving one of those blows. So, I think our team, Toots was making a statement, hey, let's get involved here, and I commend him for that.
He said he talked to you before he did that. You kind of gave him the okay.
Well, him and Wilson were going at each other, and I says, well, if he's willing, then go for it. I didn't send him out or anything like that. He just said, if he's out there, you want to go.
You mentioned
you guys can instead of chatting at each other, you guys can settle it as men.
Getting the goal after the power play, it's happened a lot lately. Power play numbers aren't good, but does
No.
it make them feel a little bit better about the power play?
Power play's actually been pretty good from the All-Star break. It's got good numbers. It's not going to have good numbers for the year because we had a stretch right at the start that was not very good. But our power play is actually creating a lot of zone time. We got both our goals really from extended time in the offensive zone. So that happened last game too. We scored a goal right as soon as the guy stepped on the ice. So the power play is not getting the numbers, but if you had, if those power plays were, probably in total 10 seconds longer in the 2 games, probably have 3 power play goals, and power play is really clicking. So the power play's okay. It's showing different looks. We got a little stagnant at the end that we weren't executing very well, and they were coming pretty hard. But I'm not worried about the power play. It's doing a lot of good things actually.
2 games into this homestand, we've not been behind yet. I mean, all in all, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's
as you could hope.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a tough week, and you always want to get off to a good start. I mean, those type of things, and we've been able to do that. But we're going to have to play. Each game has a different storyline. Last game was we got off to a good start and really didn't have much to worry about. We had a lot of length and detail. I was really worried about that game in terms of the detail and coming off the road trip, and maybe the trap game was tonight a little bit, where you had a team that was a little bit tired, and we won the game that we really set out to win, and we lost a little detail in our game today. So bottom line is at the end of the year we got 4 points in these 2 games, and we're a point out of 5th, I think. But we're not in, so.
Halishuk, not exactly the biggest guy, but always seems to go to the hard areas and scored tonight. What can you sort of say about him?
Well, that's what Hallie is he's got a lot of the fabric of a guy like Nick Spaulding, for instance. Got a lot of detail, he's got a really good work ethic, and he's responsible in what he needs to do. I mean, he pays attention to what's needed on breakouts, what's needed on all those things. I mean, he's got a lot of detail, and I can't say that about all the young guys that we have. Some of our young guys are not as acute to recognize situations as Allie and Spalls. But that's what makes him a really good player, because he's got a lot of consistency in his game. He's got a lot of pro in his game. Meaning, when I say that, pro is that he's got detail. He consistently, you know what you're getting off the bench every night from him. And that's something that some of our young players have to learn too.
Couple of quick things. I couldn't quite see. Was Jeffrey on the bench in the third?
Yeah, he was. I actually was pulled him back a little bit. I was actually really happy with this game, but I felt that I had to sort of stabilize the game with all our veteran guys, and then we had a couple of power plays. When I called his name a couple times, we went on the power play, and then we got it within the last 6 minutes, and he'd been sitting for a while. I didn't play him, and it wasn't, he was a guy that I actually wanted to get on the ice in the third period.
And Fisher kind of seemed like he was battling through whatever.
Yeah, he's a little nicked up, but I think giving him 2 days and he'll be back to normal. But he gutted it out tonight a little bit, and you can see that.
Good. Thank you.
You.
Nothing tomorrow.